Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Charla.
I'm Justin.
What's on our table today?
8-Minute Empires Legends.
And also Lost Lands expansion.
Nice.
Now, when you play just with this game, you can play 2 to 4 players. It can take you 8 to 20 minutes, and they recommend it for ages 13 and up. When you add in this expansion, you can bring it up to 6 players, but everything else stays the same.
That's right. An 8 to 20-minute empire was a little bit too long of a name.
I guess. 8 to 20 minute empire.
So what we're actually going to do is we're going to have a full game, which is where you play 3 games in a row, and the person who wins the 2 out of the 3 is the winner. And we're going to show you the base game. We're going to show you the base game with some of the extras, and we're going to show you the expansion game.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to split them into 3 videos.
Yeah, right on. So let's switch the cameras around, and we'll be right back. We're back!
And we're almost ready to start.
Almost. So I have a deck of cards here, and there's numbers on them so that you know which cards to pull out of the deck depending on the number of players. So with a 2-player game, all the cards with the numbers come out of the deck. Shuffle them up, and then you have the card cost card here. And then you take and put out 6 cards to know what is available to be bought. We have the Ancient Sage, the Cursed Gargoyles, the Dire Dragon, the Cursed King, the Dire Eye, the Lake, and that's it. And that goes right here. So, to take the Lake would be 0, the Dire Eye and the Cursed King will both cost $1, the Dire Dragon and the Cursed Gargoyles would cost 2, and the Ancient Sage is going to cost 3. We start off with $12, huzzah. We start off with a little card here, a little player aid, and a score counter for later. We have 4 armies that are about to go on the board. We have 1 army that's about to go on the board. We've got our 3 castles, more of our armies, piles of money, our start player marker, and then the board itself, which is a bunch of really large tiles, and you take 4 of them and place them in a configuration like this. And they're double-sided, so if you flip them, you're going to have different configurations of islands, which is kind of neat. And some of them even have some special abilities on them. So we're almost ready to set up.
Almost. We need to place out our start city.
Yep.
It has to go in the middle of the board, right?
Yes.
So we can... Seems weird that it would be on a volcano.
Volcano.
But it's the biggest one there.
There we go. And we take our 4 starting armies, and they both go on that starting location. Then we take our 1 army, and whoever is the first player gets to choose where to put them on the board.
We don't know who the first player is going to be.
We do not. Luckily, I have a chance cube right here. I get a 1.
Oh.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I got a 4.
That's much better than a 1. So you get to take this, and they have to go in the same location, but you choose where that location is.
Let's put them way up here.
Okay, nice. Excellent. The next thing we do is starting with the start player. We have 5 armies of a 3rd player color that we get to place out on the board, and this is only for the 2-player game.
Okay. And I'll say I'm just doing mine randomly. I have no strategic plans whatsoever.
Yeah. There. Excellent. All right, we're ready to begin. In the game of 8-Minute Empires, Legends, what we're going to do is we're going to take turns buying cards from this here, and then kind of creating our own tableau. And each card has a special ability at the top that's going to stay with you for the rest of the game. But it also has an action on the bottom that's going to let you put armies out onto the board, move armies, destroy other armies, and build your castles.
Right.
As you get the special abilities that stay with you for the entire game, they're going to boost or improve the actions that the bottom of the card do every time you buy a card.
Right.
And then, of course, some of the special abilities are just point scoring opportunities for the end of the game. And at the end of the game, you're going to get 1 point for every region that you control. You're going to get 1 bonus point for every island tile that you have the most regions under your control. And then, of course, there's a whole bunch of points here that you'll get as well.
Right.
And that is it. We are ready to begin. You are first player. Go.
Well, I think the card that I'm going to buy first is the lake.
Oh, nice.
Because it doesn't cost me any money, and we only start with 12.
Yep.
And we play until 11 cards. So
Yeah.
I want to reserve some money. And it will give me 1 victory point per forest card.
Nice.
So I either get to put out 2 armies, or I can move 3 armies.
Nice.
Well, I think I'm going to put out 2 armies.
Okay.
Now, you can only put out armies where, like in the main city, or somewhere that you've built a castle.
Right on.
And right now, we haven't built any castles.
We have not.
So I'm going to put 2 out here.
Cool.
I didn't want to move 3 because
Yeah.
I don't have that many on the board yet.
Right on. So that's my go. Everything shuffles down. We add another card to it. So what is free now is the Dire Eye, which I'm going to take because it's free and the Dire Eye is awesome. So the Dire Eye is going to let me take 4 of my armies and place them out. And since there's only one place they can go, they're just going to go right here in the starting city. But the special ability of the Dire Eye is wings. The dotted lines to go over the ocean, it costs an army 3 movement points to get over that. Now that I have the Dire Eye, it only costs my army 2 movement points to do that.
Right.
Ho ho!
Now, I see that there's 2 flying over there. I'm just wondering which one you're probably going to buy. You already have a Dire Eye.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I should let you have the Dire Dragon, because sometimes there's a card that comes out that gives you points for the Dire cards
Dun, dun,
in your
dun.
tableau. So I think I need to buy the Dire Dragon.
Dire Dragon for $1.
Yep. But I have to put some more cubes out, which is okay. There's just getting quite a lot of cubes here in Volcano Town. Whoops, sorry.
You knocked my guy over!
I do have to kill one, and since I knocked him off the stack, he's probably defective anyway, so he won't come out.
He's
it's that one.
He successfully hid.
He did.
Nice. I am also going to spend $1 so I can get the Cursed Gargoyles, which also give me another flying. Now, going over water is going to cost me 1 movement point, which is awesome.
And you get to move a whole bunch of people.
I get to move 5 of my armies. Yeah. So, let's see. Where do I want to go? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. I'm happy with that. Here's your go.
I think I'm going to do something that you probably would not expect me to do, and I'm going to buy a Cursed Mausoleum.
Oh my.
So I can build a castle, but later on, when I move people, I can move an extra person.
Nice.
And you can build a castle wherever you have your color cubes. So, obviously, I have to build it right here.
Nice.
Starting a wonderful new empire over there in Green Island Land.
Yep. And it counts as 1 army for dominance of that region, so you now have it.
It's wonderful.
That's not cool. I don't like that
It's
at all.
awesome.
Alright, what do I do now? I got the Cursed King, the Ancient Sage, the Forest Tree Town. I'm just going to take the Cursed King. It allows me to put 3 more armies out or to move 4. And I think I'm going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's able to move 4. And the Cursed King's special ability is it gives me 1 elixir. Whoever has the most elixirs at the end of the game gets 2 bonus points.
I think I'm going to have to buy the one for nothing.
The Ancient Sage?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I think I need to get myself in on this island here. And I think I can do it with 3 movement because I have 1 flying.
Yeah.
Oh, and his special ability is going to give me 1 victory point for ancient card that I have.
Nice.
Which is funny because I have a cursed and a dire, and my points are for force and ancients. Anyway, I get to move 4. Awesome.
Nice.
So that's going to cost me 1.
Mhm.
And I have a flower, so that's going to cost me 2.
Yep.
I'm just going to move him there because
There you
that's
go.
where I want to start a new empire.
Total of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So I'm going to take the forest tree town
No.
before you take it,
Why would you do that?
because you get points for it.
It's like the meanest thing you could have taken.
That's right. And it was free.
I don't care if it was free.
And it lets me build my first castle. And my first castle can go right there.
It's gross.
Doo, 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 doo. Actually, let's put them down like that so you can see them better.
Oh, that's a good idea, because, yeah.
Haha. That was my go.
I'm going to take the free one, please.
The Ancient Tree Spirit, which is
Because
also a good
I'll
one
get
for
a
you.
Point,
Yep.
because now I have some ancient cards, and I have 3 elixirs. How many elixirs do you have?
1.
Look at that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And it lets me put out 4 of my armies, and I'm going to put them right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not good. I don't like that at all.
Well,
Monsters.
deal with it.
I'm dealing. What do I do now? For free, I take the Forest Gnome.
That's my card.
So I'll put it right here. So I get 1, 2, 3 movement. Which isn't great. But it gives me 3 elixirs. And it takes that card away from you. And it was free.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 3 movement points. Let's see. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Well, I'll take that free one.
The Ancient Phoenix.
Yes, because it's ancient and it will give me points, and it's going to give me 2 for flying. So now I can travel over the water for 1 movement point.
Nice.
Haha.
Yep, that's good.
So it gives me moving of 5 plus 1 from my Cursed Mausoleum.
Cool.
So I think I'm going to have to get in on this island. So 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta start building over here. 4 or 5.
Okay. I'm going to spend $1 and get the Dire Giant, which allows me to get 3 more. So they'll go over here in my castle.
Oh, and you're immune to attack.
I am now immune to attacks. You cannot kill any of my people. And I get to kill someone. Let's destroy this person right there, because I don't like them at all. Ha ha ha.
What'd they ever do to you?
They contested my territory, which
I
was not
see.
very nice.
Okay, so I'm definitely going to take the forest one because it's going to give me a point in the end, and I
Yep.
can move 4, 5 people.
Nice.
And now when I put out armies, I can put out 1 extra army.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move some stuff around. Start getting some of these things contested. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
That works, right?
Sure.
Okay. See, I forgot to mention in the beginning, I'm not very good at area majority games, so we'll just have to wait and see.
And see?
He doesn't really have much of a challenge when he plays against me.
I don't know about that. We shall see. So I'm going to spend $3.
Are you getting the magical... Oh.
I'm getting the Stronghold.
Is that for dyers?
Yep.
Oh.
Ah. And then I will have a castle way up here. And yep, plus 1 point per dire card. Hee hee hee. There we go.
Well, I'm going to have to take the night village for 1 money. I almost took money from there and put it there. Hope I haven't done that already. That would be embarrassing.
That wouldn't be good at all.
Okay, so I'm going to put it here because it's going to give me extra putting out points. But what I get to do right now is build a castle.
Nice.
Right there.
Cool. I'm going to take the Dire Ogre because it's free.
I should have taken him because you have dire.
That's right.
You did that a lot to me for my forest.
Ah. And I get to move 1, 2, 3 things. 3. So let's go 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to
Nice.
take the cursed, whatever it's called over there.
Cursed Banshee.
It's a banshee.
There you go.
So I can move a lot of people. That's 6, 7 people. Do I even have 7 people I want to move? Well, it's too late now. I got to move them.
Yep.
So let's get in on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that used up a lot. 6, 7.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to spend $1. I'm going to get the graveyard, which is going to give me 1 point for every cursed card I have. And it lets me put 2 out. So those 2 will be right in that castle. And we only have 2 more cards each.
I'll spend $1.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the Noble Knight.
The Noble Knight. There you are.
So I can put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I only have 4.
Wow.
I'll put them there. And I get to remove someone that is giving me troubles. And
But not me.
I know, I can't move you.
Ah.
It's very grouchy. So I'll remove this guy.
Good play.
Or girl, whoever.
Whoever, yep. Alright, what am I doing? I'm going to take the Noble Unicorn.
Of course you are.
Because it's free. And it's all nobly. And that's going to let me take and move 4 cubes and then place a cube out. And I get to move 5. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay.
So this is my very last card of the game.
Yes, it is.
And I'm kind of torn. Like, the Ancient Woods, I could put out a castle. Well, that's really not going to help me at this point. I really probably need to move things. But do I have a lot of stuff to move? 1 point per flying, right? Right there?
Yep.
Well, that would give me 2 points, but I'd build a castle.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Night Wizard, 1 point per night card.
Yep.
Which I have one night card. That's only 1 point. But I'm really feeling like I need to move some things. So you have 4 of those, and I have 5.
Yep.
So if you bought the Dire thing, it would tie us for that, and it would give you points for your Dire thing. So maybe I should just take that. It's going to cost me 2, and I have 2.
There you go. $2. Dire Goblins are yours.
I don't know if that was the right move.
I didn't like that move.
I get to move 7 things.
Ouch.
I don't really think I have 7 things to move, but 1, 2. Now that's contested, you won't get it.
So, because you moved 1 cube in there, you and the white player don't actually combine your cubes to contest. So you'd have to put another cube in there if you want to contest it.
You have to have more than both of us. Not combined, but individually.
Individually, yeah.
Okay. So, I don't want to be too aggressive because you have enough money to buy that.
Ooh.
I know. But I got to do something. I have 7 points. So that was 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5, 6. And I can move 1 more. That's not going to work because I keep forgetting the castles count for 1.
That's right. So you've moved 1, 2, 3, 4 out of your 7.
Right. 5. 6, 7.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
I don't know. We'll see how that shakes out.
We'll see how that shakes out. Alright, so that was your final go. And I'm looking around the board and I'm not liking anything that I'm seeing anywhere. Okay, so I'm going to spend $1. And I'm going to buy the Cursed Tower, which will give me 1 victory point for every flying I have, and allow me to build 1 castle, and that castle is going to be right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
Done.
Now I get to count the points.
That's right. So we take our little cheat sheet, flip it over there, make sure we put our money there so we don't lose how much we have, and then we count up our points. So let's start with this region right here. You have 1, 2, 3 victory points plus an extra victory point because you have the most regions of that island.
Yahoo!
And I have no points because that's contested. That's a bummer. Over here, none, 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 and we both get 1 point. And nobody controls that place at all. This one up here, I get 1, 2, 3 victory points, plus another one because I owned that region. Giving me 5 victory points total.
We're tied.
Yep. And then over here, you get 1 point, I get 2 points, and then I get an extra point because I control that region.
I have 1 point.
The next thing we do is we look at the elixirs. I have 4.
I have 6.
You get 2 extra points for that. We are tied. And then we look at the points that we're going to get from our cards. All right, what do you got?
So I have a point for forest, so a point for ancient. 1, 2, 3.
So you get 3 points.
1, 2, 3.
And that's also an ancient one.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nice.
4.
All right. I get 1 point for every flying, so that's going to be 2. 1, 2. I get 1 point for every curse card, which is going to be 1, 2, 3.
No.
I get 1 point for every 3 coins. I've got 1. And then 1 point for every dire card. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Which gives my total score of 15, 16, 17 points.
To 12.
Ha ha! Victory!
Not for the whole game, because you have to play 3 games. Best 2 out of 3.
That's right. So I have won the first game.
Right.
In our next video, we're going to set up the base game, but we're going to throw a couple of extras in there because there are some variants that come with the game.
What if you win that one? Because we were going to do 3 games and show off the other expansion.
I don't know. I guess you'll have to try really hard to beat me.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
We'll see you in the next video.
Laters.
Five.